here.
Two, Zach Kelly and Luca Dibb, 5th and 6th. Jordan Duquette, Dave Bernier, Brady Connors, and Mackenzie Cloutier round out the top 10 as we get ready to get back to green flag racing action. Caution was out for Bro Jordan in the 88. Off the corner they come. Green flag unfurls. We're back underway. Silver up on the outside looking for the advantage. Here comes DeSomma back down on the inside as they come off of turn 2.
They come off 2. They battle down the backstretch. The advantage to DeSomma. Down into 3 and 4. Here they come. Mason Silva. Not enough that time. He gets a little loose off 4. Here comes Aguiar. Aguiar and Sarro touch. That gives DeSomma the advantage down off 2 and down the backstretch, but here comes the 28 of Sarro into 3 and 4.
Trouble down in turn 2. 2 cars together, 1 car up in the outside wall. Red flag is out to check on the drivers, and we are stopped.
Working down the backstretch, DeSomma, Silva on the front row, leading them into 3 and 4. Looking for the green flag, off 4, green flag back in the air.
Down into turn 1 they go, and a drag race through the corners. Allyha DeSomma trying to hold off the charges of Mason Silva. She gets a half a car length advantage as they roll down into 3. Here comes the 28. Down Vincent Sarro taking a look for a second.
Here we go, Sarro and Silva. They are going to battle down into 2. Give the position to Sarro as Silva drops back there. DeSomma continues to lead down the backstretch into turn 3 and 4.
David Bernier down on the inside looking for that 3rd spot as he battles with Silva. Oh, Aguiar has a back end snap out from underneath them. Everybody slides by on the outside, but we are slowed up.
KJ high atop the stand looking, and he'll wave the green flag down into turn 1. Silva on the front row with DeSomma. Here they come off of 2. Silva with a run on the high line. DeSomma down low, protecting the bottom line. Sarro right to the back bumper of DeSomma. DeSomma comes across the stripe, continues to lead down into 1 and 2. Allyha DeSomma on defense here, holding off the charges of Vincent Sarro and Mason Silva. We've got a spinner over in turn 2, caution flag on the speedway. With Vincent Sarro. Here they come, off 4. Green flag back in the air as KJ lets it fly down into 1 and 2. Sarro and DeSomma going to battle. DeSomma gets away with the lead off 2 down the backstretch. David Bernier in that 4th position looking for a podium here again. Across the stripe, Mason Silva back into 2nd place. Here comes Bernier for 3rd as he's going to battle with Sarro down the backstretch. Bernier wants more, going down into 3. He's looking for 2nd. He's going to get it by a nose over Mason Silva as they come off 4 across the stripe. Out front, though, Allyha DeSomma is the story. 6 laps on the board, coming to halfway this time. Bernier holds off a charge from Luca Dibb there. Here they come into 3 and 4. Out front, Allyha DeSomma continues to set sail and check out on the rest of the pack. Allyha DeSomma in that number 10 orange and blue machine coming to the halfway mark here, looking for her first win in the Outlaws. Here comes the 0-3 into the picture. That's Jordan Duquette now. Caution flag on the speedway. Bernier going to be right on the rear bumper of DeSomma. DeSomma looking for that first win. Here we go, into 3 and 4, set to go. KJ lets it fly, green flag back in the air. Down into turn 1, DeSomma looking to check out to the lead again. Duquette on the high line. Here comes Bernier in 3rd, right to the rear bumper. As they come across the stripe, DeSomma leads. Here comes Duquette on the high line. Bernier right there as well. They are under a blanket for top 3. We've got spinners and a caution once again.
Yeah, the 30 of Bernier and the 0-3 of Duquette both getting together through turns 1 and 2. Waves a green flag. We're back underway as they roll down into turn number 1.
Down into 1. Allyha DeSomma checks out with the lead. Right behind her, it's Aguiar and also Sarro. They are behind her, battling for 2nd. DeSomma off 4 across the stripe. It'll be 9 laps on the board. 6 laps to go here. She works down into 1 and 2.
Ryder Aguiar up into the number 2 spot. The 28 of Sarro was third, but here comes the 23 trying to close in the gap as they come off of 5 laps to go. DeSomma, Aguiar, and Sarro, your top 3. Duquette up into the 4th spot.
As it's 5 to go down the backstretch. Ryder Aguiar starting to inch in ever so closely, bringing Sarro along, but DeSomma continues to lead out front. Cross the stripe. 4 more circuits around as they work down into 1 and 2.
Top 3 nose to tail through the corner as they come off of turn number 2. Down the backstretch, Sarro taking a peek down to the inside, settles it in back behind as they hit 3 and 4. Laps are winding down. DeSomma gets a little bit of breathing room as Sarro down to the inside of Aguiar.
And it's going to be 3 laps to go as the battle for second heats up. Give it to Sarro down the backstretch. Does he have enough time? Twin sticks in the air at the stripe this time. 2 more circuits around, looking for a first-time winner. Allyha DeSomma, 2 laps left to go here. She works down into 1 and 2.
Up on the back bumper comes the 78 of Sarro, trying to upset the apple cart down into turn number 3. White flag is out. Down to the inside goes Sarro. DeSomma trying to hold him off, and she does into 1. Duquette right there. Top 3 off at turn number 2.
Here they go down the backstretch. Final time. Allyha DeSomma into 3 and 4, looking for her first win here in the Outlaws. Off of 4, checkered flag in the air. We have a first-time winner. Allyha DeSomma brings it home over Vincent, Sarro, and Jordan Duquette, rounding out the podium.
A great run for Allyha DeSomma. Congratulations to her, as she has been knocking on that door for quite a while now, and finally breaks through to pick up career win number 1. And she's got her hand out of the window, ladies and gentlemen. She is all ready for that checkered flag victory lap, and it'll be down there in just a...
Give her a round of applause. A first-time winner, Allyha DeSomma. How about that one? You get an autographed vinyl figurine here. Her parents make their way in. Little help getting the helmet off and the equipment off. The elation of her parents. Allyha, welcome to Victory Lane. How does it feel?
Very, very good and very sweaty.
Very sweaty, 15 laps there, a couple of cautions. You just motored your way through and continued to hold the lead. What was going through your mind out there?
A lot of cautions. Just too many.
I'm sure there's a lot of people you want to thank. First-time winner here tonight. You get that. Who do you want to thank?
I want to thank my mom. I want to thank George. I want to thank the people who came here. And yeah, I want to thank Ricky too. And I want to thank my sponsors, Amco, Labrador's Local, Cream Tattoos, and Coast to Coast Power Washing. And Santa Claus.
And Santa Claus. A first-time winner. Give it up for Allyha DeSomma. Vince, you had a win earlier. Back on the podium here tonight. Got to feel good. What more did you need to get the win?
It was a hard-fought battle. There was a very chaotic race, if you ask me. That was tight. Everyone did a really great job. And overall, it was just fun being out there.
A lot of cautions. You worked your way up through the field a couple of times. What was going through your head out there?
I was just trying to survive.
Sure there's a lot of people you want to thank?
I want to thank Rap Solutions, Mark's Custom Auto, Parkway Towing, Slowpoke Toys, the Naughty Elephant, 1M Realty, Jaguar Apparel, Boston Lightning Rod. I want to thank all my family and friends for coming out and supporting me tonight. I want to thank the fans, and I want to thank God.
Vincent Sarro comes home second. Making our way over to our third-place finisher, Jordan Duquette. Third place, what more did you need to get? Maybe a win or even a second? Looked good out there, though.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'd like to thank my dad, everyone, Chris, Brody Wakefield, Phil, my mom, my dad, my sisters, my aunts, my cousins, everyone. BBL Transport, Boss Lady Graphics, Midtown Towing, and MD Belanger.
What more did you must have had fun. A lot of cautions. That slowed things down, but what was going through your head as you worked under caution?
Well, I mean, I was just trying to think, how could I pass everyone on the outside? And then I just kept trying to find lines to sneak in the inside, but I couldn't. And then I chopped one of my teammates down, got sent to the rear, and then I just was so pissed. I came from the back all the way to third.
Jordan Duquette brings it home third. Vincent Sarro brings it home second. And